So here we are, guys. As you guys can see, Bitcoin just about touched 69,000, and I've been liquidated. That's right, the whole thing has blown up in my face. All you need to know is that currently I have around point 0.1 Bitcoin. Because my loan got liquidated. Now, while this is terrible, I'm actually more at peace with this.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because I had $41,000 of Coinbase USDC debt, right? And my liquidation paid for that, right? So, and I got hit with the liquidation fee. If you're curious, 4.49%. So I got liquidated, and they basically charged me like $1,700, which that I for sure took an L on. I mean, I took an L on everything, but I'm okay with it because I've learned a lot, you know. So don't ever let anything take anything away from you. If you've learned something, you haven't failed. And what I learned is you can't get rich by loans. You can't loan your way into oblivion and think it's gonna work out. Now, I mean, I did know this, but I didn't know this because, I don't know, you get a lot of people saying like debt, you know, is the way to go, and everything's financed and nobody has any real true information. So it's hard to know what is okay and what is not acceptable. And I will say this, the fact that I did get liquidated tells me that this was inevitable, because I'm not somebody who just does stuff like too willy-nilly, right? I usually, if I do something, I leave myself a big margin so that if something crazy happens, I'll be fine. And I usually set the margin pretty big. For all of this to happen, honestly, it's shocking, right? I would have never thought a $126,000 Bitcoin would go all the way down to 70,000. Now, somebody else might claim that that sounds like, well, yeah, obviously, but you have to really think about this. If it's a 2.2 trillion market cap, and now it's a 1.7, 1.8, that's $400 billion coming from Bitcoin, right? It's not like, basically my point being is, I thought we would see a retrace maybe. Like it being around 85, I thought that was horrible. I was like, dude, that was worst case scenario. And then it went all the way down to 70. So I'm at peace with this because I did everything I could. But now what I realize is I honestly believe I'm becoming more powerful. I'm currently DCAing crypto the boring way. I am still buying a little bit here and there, but only because the market has crashed, and if I'm gonna lose money, I might as well try to make money on a backup. But this is long term. And now I realize I feel like I have a more grip on reality, right? Whereas before, I would just keep doing loans and keep flipping things and doing all this. I didn't really know where I was, but now I know for sure. And I still have tons of Bitcoin, right? Like 0.1 Bitcoin, although not nearly as much as 0.6. I believe my maximum was 0.63, right? But I'm still pretty high up there. And at the same time, I no longer have $40,000+ worth of Coinbase debt. So it's a huge weight off my shoulders. And now I realize as I'm DCAing, I don't even check my phone anymore. The only reason I checked my phone was to see if I mooned. Now, it's like, I guess I don't care either way. And I still have tons of crypto, right? Like, it's not, I have this Bitcoin, right? But I still probably have, I don't know, I just have more crypto. I don't even want to, it's going to hurt my brain. But I have stuff scattered around everywhere, so I'm still fine. In fact, I feel like I'm a lot more clear-headed and I can see where exactly I need to strike and my opportunities. I'm currently at an $800 surplus, so every month I'll be up around $800 some just off working, and I'm gonna find a better job, and then from that point I'm just really gonna pay off some debt, you know. I'm still gonna DCA, but I would have never thought we would have seen these type of numbers. Like, it's giving true bear market vibes, right? It feels almost like we're back where we started. But it's weird because I also feel like we're going to see a resurgence. I believe this year will still be somehow good for crypto, but I'm not taking any more chances. And it's nice now because the crypto I do buy, I own 100%, you know? When you're leveraged and you do all this stuff, man, you're just on borrowed time. And if I had known something, I would have, I just didn't see this coming. I just didn't see it coming. And you know, I'm okay with that, you know? I never claimed to be some wizard or some genius, but I just realized this must be bigger than what it is. Like, and I mean, I'm still set anyways. 0.1 Bitcoin and me having no debt is still pretty insane. You know, I don't have any worries that I'm not gonna have a lot of money. I'm gonna get a big tax return this year. I'm gonna get an even better one next year. But yeah, man, I just didn't know Bitcoin was gonna crash this hard, man. I truly believed in the cause, you know. Because I really do believe, I actually do like crypto and I believe in its purpose. But it's just, the truth is, there's people that don't want it to work until they get it all. You know, and that's an unfair thing about life, is you want to think if something's a good project, if it's something that people need, this will surely get out there. That's not the case, man. It's just the world we live in. You know, somebody already has dibs on that spot and they're not just gonna let it go just because, unfortunately, it could help the world. As sick as that sounds. But yeah, I'll be DCing, but I don't really care either way. I don't have to pay anything off anymore. I'm just focusing on my the rest of my car debt. And yeah, we'll see what happens with crypto. But yeah, it crashed, so I got liquidated. I'm honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even that messed up about it. Like, because it was too much pressure, man. Like, this pressure to be rich is just exhausting, man. I mean, working a job and doing all this crap is exhausting as well, but if it means sacrificing my entire life to be rich and always being a weasel and trying to do these ways, these schemes to make more money, then I don't want to be rich, man. I'm tired of this, man. I just want my life back, you know? That's why I was saying I bought a DVD player. Of course it didn't work and I got to return it. But I'm saying I'm trying to go back to really just normal, you know? Without crypto. That, I think, really just changed my brain. I really have a gambling addiction, honestly, at this point. That's what I should call it. But either way, I'll be buying. yeah, I'll see you guys next video, man. Peace.